So here's Foscari Palace, this fancy key. 2 hour, I think it's a superior room. Here's our washroom with marble floors, I think. Bigger than we thought. Wood into the bedroom.
Show the wall.
Get the fancy ceiling. And then our view, just open this into the square where we can see pretty nice lobby. And we walk out into you have to.
There we go. Cross it.
Remember the movie Inception and Mombasa? This is what that feels like. So tight. So we were walking close to the Rialto Bridge, and I think I saw my first actual pickpocket person. Almost tried. She was kind of waddling down the very narrow street. It was crowded. There was a lot of tourists around. She was wearing a very long dress, kind of floral. She had like paint on her face, like a masquerade. She had dreads and like a little mask on her nose, over her nose. She had a long staff type of stick and she was bumping into people. She bumped into me first, and then I saw her kind of circle around and start following this like small group of Asian kids. And there was this one girl with a backpack, which was slightly open, like the zipper. I don't know if she did that or if she's starting that, but I just saw her turn around and start following them. She squeezed through a couple people, and then she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on." And she's like kind of looking around, and then the Asians were like looking so confused. At that point, I noticed, so I started to watch her because I wanted to stop her. So at that point, I looked at her, and I just kind of stood there with my hand on my hip, kind of like just to let her know I'm watching, because at that point I think too she noticed that I was watching her, and she didn't like hover around those people anymore. But yeah, she bumped into me and like 2-3 other people, and then she circled around and started to follow the group of kids with the backpacks. So yeah, it was obvious, like it makes sense, like they would have the extra stick and whatever to like distract you and like hit other things. And then once they take something, they'll just hide it inside their dress, their long dress, because she could hide a bunch of stuff in there. Maybe she wasn't even big. Maybe she just had bags under there to like tuck stuff in when she gets stuff. But anyway, that's my story. Rain in Venice. The streets are basically empty. It's pretty cool.
Uber driver?
Otra. Una foto. ¿Te la tomo yo? ¿De aquí? ¿Ok? No, aquí, aquí. Por eso, pero yo no puedo. Porque tengo eso.
stood good
Oh, yeah.
for our picture.
Like that one. Whatever.
Bye-bye. Remember the movie Inception and Mombasa? This is what that feels like.
TikToker. So tight.